Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine's back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at 1998's Blade. This one has Wesley Snipes, and I saw this when it came out in the theater way back in the day, but I haven't really seen it since, so I'm looking forward to enjoying it for the first time, because all I remember is that it's got Wesley and an epic one-liner. If you know, you know.
Well, I have not seen it, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to jump into this trilogy, if you so to speak, because he might be making a cameo sometime soon. I don't know, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, anybody who's watched the channel for any period of times knows that the vampire stuff was never really my jam, especially back in '98 when this came out. But since Twilight and Underworld, I've come to be a little bit of a fan of the genre. So
One of those is way
looking
better than
forward to this one and whatever other vampire shows and movies we may come across in the future. But love Wesley Snipes, so I'm excited for this one.
Well, he may run like Willie Mays, but he hits like, let's go!
I will say there are some stars in here that you guys might recognize from some of our other.
I think I recognize her.
Is
Is that
a girl from Love and Basketball?
so she got bit in the neck and is pregnant? I see what's going on here.
Oh,
She was pregnant and then got bit, so the baby's going to be some kind of hybrid. All
I'm
right.
assuming that's Wesley Snipes. He's a great actor.
Reminds me of first season of Daryl Dixon that we watched with the
Yeah.
same concept.
It's interesting you mentioned Daryl Dixon.
What you got down there, little man?
Oh, that's my heat seeker.
Ah!
Jesus.
Oh, Tracy Lords.
Wow, he's really young here.
What's that?
Prostoscus.
What did you just say?
Look at this guy.
Oh,
If
is
that-
that-
if I- that's
is
a
that
90s
Latimer?
bad guy if I've ever seen
That
one.
almost looks like
in my
Latimer with a
entire
little
life.
bit longer hair.
It does, right?
I remember this song back in the day?
This is as 90s as it gets right here. The DJ with the headlights.
It's gotta be like Jersey Shore and Beat the Beat back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, where did the blood come from?
He's gonna look up, obviously. Bloodbath. Oh, I just got this shirt.
You imagine showing up to something like that and
You'd be ruining your best silk shirt.
oh Jesus.
Only one guy, though. Or is it?
Oh man, that was not cool. Is that who we think it is? Who else could it be?
Him?
Jesus, that's him.
It's the Daywalker.
Daywalker. Something like he's a vampire, but he can also go out in the normal daytime because his mom was normal.
Oh, Daywalker!
Oh! Whoa.
Got some hooks.
Oh, what kind of rounds is he using that? It just,
Well, it's something to take out vampires, so garlic
yeah,
rounds?
silver rounds, I'm guessing. Or is that werewolves?
Stake them.
Oh,
That dude, that guy's been in everything.
Grounded for Life. He was in the first Ghost Rider.
Oh!
Oh, they did not waste any time giving us some high quality action. This is classic 90s martial arts weapons. The whole works.
I know I saw it in 98, but I don't remember the fight scenes being this badass.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, so he's got those. Oh, he's got two of them in there. What was that?
Quit.
I'm getting a little tired of chopping my second. Give my regards to Frost.
Oh.
Please don't.
Jesus.
Hey, we got a call.
What an opening.
Also classic, just random paper flying through the streets.
Got a charred cadaver here for you. Still warm, too.
Oh, he's gonna wake back up. They put him out too early.
The red blood cells are biconvex, which is impossible.
Look at the polys. They're binucleated.
Binucleating.
Binucleated. Very rare.
This is not a joke.
really
I got
got
the
it.
body sitting in the morgue right now.
I thought you promised to give me some distance.
I just want you to come down and take a look.
Oh boy. They have a little inner office romance going on, and now he doesn't know where to draw the line.
I'm gonna go ahead and start the Y and check the tracheal mucosa.
He's gonna pop back up. He's gonna pop back up.
The sound effects sound like you're opening a bag of chips.
Oh God. Oh no.
You ever have second thoughts about us? You asked for some time off. I gave you some time off. You know, I'm trying. Really, I am.
It's over.
You wanna give me
Oh.
And, well,
Ooh. Fresh meat.
Oh yeah, she's done too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just doing that walk.
Are you out of your damn mind?
What are you out here doing?
oh, that's cool. They left the ash there from the arm.
Like they would shoot that many rounds at him while he's holding the girl. It's just
The
so
90s,
90s.
man.
Pop it, Tommy. They loved having that effect in the 90s, too. The bullet effect on the doors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they loved that in the 90s.
Gonna go out and paint the town red after this.
Look at that.
Oh,
What do we
no.
got? Dom Toretto here?
I knew you guys would pop for that.
That's, you were just waiting for that.
Nice tune.
She's been bitten.
Kris Kristofferson.
Look at the hair.
Yeah.
Should have killed her then. Yeah, I know. Another hour, she'd be well into the change. I'm gonna inject you with allium sedum. Garlic. Hold it.
Oh, it's
Ooh, look at
smoking.
that.
That's not good, is it?
Give him 50-50.
He's the worst vampire bad guy of all time.
Still pursuing his ridiculous crusade. Send in Frost.
Okay, Frost sounds like he's pretty high up, eh?
Deacon Frost, you can come in now.
Oh, yeah. This guy's definitely not a vampire. Just with what he's wearing.
The smoke behind the
God
ear.
damn it, this is the most 90s thing I've ever seen.
These nightclubs of yours are dangerous.
Are they? We should be ruling the humans, not running around making back alley treaties with them.
Who are you to challenge our ways?
You're not even a pure blood.
The world belongs to us, not the humans. You know that.
Oh, he's such a bad boy, isn't he?
You're a week early.
Yeah.
You take care, right?
It's a lovely place to wake up, right?
Is that a safe as a nightstand?
I believe it is.
Double duty there. Works perfect. It's an interesting set of stairs.
Yeah.
Interesting that that's a plant that you would have locked up like that. Okay, what do we got? I got a 308. We got a sawed-off shotgun. Got a sword.
A blade.
A revolver. God, he likes his scopes on pistols, huh?
That was the 90s. Oh,
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
Whoa.
Then you bring home a stray like that. Damn stupid. Took a look at that notebook of hers. She's on to something. It's over 50 milligrams now. That's getting dangerous.
ooh. That's a lot.
Was that the garlic serum that he gave the other girl?
I think it's what he went and got from his buddy.
Wander off the beaten path, Doctor.
Who are you people?
My name's Abraham Whistler. Matt Blade.
Didn't even make a sound. Oh, he's got...
We just had to take certain precautions before we let you go. They're everywhere. Vampires. They're hard to kill. They tend to regenerate. Vampires are severely allergic to silver. Of course, there's always sunlight, ultraviolet rays. Got this sucker running.
God, look at that jacket. So cool.
So where am I supposed to go?
One way or another, somebody's gonna take you out.
Look at that car.
Look at that shot with him standing there by the car.
And I would like to say, it's got some tires on it.
I have blood samples. I can go to the police.
They own the police. Here. Vampire mace. Buy yourself a gun. You start getting sensitive to daylight, and I suggest you take that gun and use it on yourself. Better that than the alternative.
Just stood there the whole time with the car running.
Oh, it's quite the server for 1998.
These archives are restricted to the members of the House of Erebus. It's a dead language. The ancient text can never be translated. Damn it, Frost! I'm talking to you!
You don't need to shout.
Just slaps him.
What are you gonna do?
Was this the Bat Cave?
Remember what we told you. You keep your eyes open. They're everywhere.
Just has to do just a giant burnout. That guy looks like a vampire right there. Oh boy. You gonna mace him? Oh no, they know they live in the same building.
And on the same floor.
I'm sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Police officer. Didn't mean to scare you. The front door was open.
What are you doing in here?
You're Karen Jenson, right? Curtis Webb. He died. Don't worry about that right now, okay?
Why?
Because you're dead too.
Oh, got him.
Got him with the good stuff.
Oh, he's not a vampire.
Who said I was a vampire, huh?
Nobody. Vampire wannabe. If he's loyal enough, maybe his master will turn it.
Hey, my apartment.
You use me as bait?
Get over it. That's a glyph. A vampire cattle brand. Means that Officer Krieger is somebody's property. Deacon Frost. Tell us what your master's been up to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just out in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I was going to
busting
say,
up a
nobody
cop
out there sees anything, says anything.
with a sword.
Well, the people over there, they...
Oh.
This. You better wake up.
I'm coming with you.
You're useless.
I have to stick with you. It's the only way that I'll stay alive long enough to find a cure for myself.
There is no cure.
Must not be very comfortable sitting in a car like that with a sword on your back.
Yeah.
He's not gonna come back.
Yeah.
I like how they're doing this camera work.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
It's like all sped up.
Gotta clear out that clinic on Hilbert now.
Oh, Jesus, right in the middle of this.
Did you hear that?
Jesus.
That's a vampire mark. Means that there's a safe house around here somewhere. They're vampires.
How can you tell?
The way they move, the way they smell. There are worse things out tonight than vampires.
Like what?
Like me.
Nice sound design, though.
You have an invitation.
Oh, there goes that guy. What kind of club is this? Whoa.
Ask you one more time. Where's the elephants?
You got him by the ear.
It's in the freezer.
You give Frost a message from me. You tell him it's open season on all suckheads.
Likes messing places up, doesn't he? Yeah, he can punch somebody without having to ruin their attire.
He's just so damn cool in this. I cannot get over it.
Some kind of archive.
Isn't this just a little high tech?
They've got their claws into everything.
There's the one that was dancing in the beginning.
Frost was a good partner. Yeah. But where is he?
What the?
Oh, did he turn her? All the blood on the bed?
Looks like it.
Well, he might have just been feeding on her.
Oh, it could be.
Could be already turned.
Don't keep everyone waiting.
The old school technology that they had.
Deacon, someone here to see you.
Frost, it's about Blade. Look, we're using the girl as bait. Don't worry about it. It's no problem. We'll still get the girl.
Well.
Forget the girl. I want Blade. You hear me, Quinn? I want him alive.
What's that smell?
You will need 12 your bloods to make the ritual work.
Whoa.
Oh.
What in the is that?
He's going to kill me!
Pearl, your history.
Congratulations, Blade.
Frost.
I hear you've been looking for me. I'm flattered.
It'll pass. What's that?
Oh, it's nothing. It's routine research.
That must have hurt.
Fragment, a piece of the prophecy.
What prophecy? What's in here?
There's something of importance to anyone.
She's going to town with that light.
No
Oh,
kidding.
wow. Not playing with the light.
Is that like spray cheese C4?
Yep.
Nice. Just a storage room.
It technically is with the computer in there, but now what's all in there?
That's a lot of money to build something like this. But as we learned in Twilight,
they
when
make
you have
wise
hundreds and
investments.
hundreds of years,
Yep.
you can, make a lot of money.
These are the pages from the Book of Erebus, the Vampire Bible. The Magra must be one of their legends.
Why is Frost so interested in La Magra?
Give me your hand.
Hola, amigo.
Oh.
Oh, she's good. Oh, you wouldn't want to have a fight in there.
No.
Nice one.
Well.
Holy
Was that our
shit! It's
is that our guy from the raid?
no, it's Daehan from Best to the Best,
Oh.
80s Taekwondo movie without the eye patch. Fucking Daehan.
Looky here. I owe you one.
Oh. What is this?
Chris, the rescue.
Is that a bad time?
Yes.
I didn't see him coming in as a This muscle.
with the save.
Light alive! Go!
Oh.
Somebody get me a goddamn wheelchair!
Oh, there goes the vampire book.
Oh.
He can take care of himself. Jump!
Oh.
I'd say she's all right there, so I'd just say take him out first.
Oh, got him. Oh. Oh, there goes
The other
that
hand.
arm.
What are you gonna do? Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
What's wrong?
It's dislocated.
Time to exchange the favor.
Yep.
Return the favor, excuse me. Just relax, answer. It's the first time I've seen two shoulders dislocated in a minute.
You're one of them, aren't you?
Not exactly.
No, I'm something else.
I'm a daywalker.
I found him when he was 13, feeding off the homeless. His need for blood had taken hold at puberty. Then I realized what he was. Blade's mother was attacked by a vampire while she was pregnant. She died, but he lived. He'd undergone certain genetic changes. This time tomorrow, all those wounds of his will be healed. He still ages like a human, though. He also inherited their thirst. All my efforts to find a cure have failed.
No, she'll find it.
Oh, just so happens you got yourself a blood specialist.
Yep.
I had a family once, wife, 2 daughters. Then a drifter came calling one evening. A vampire tried to make me decide which order they die in. We killed as many of them as we can find, but it's getting worse. There's something happening in the vampire ranks.
In the vampire ranks.
Whistler told me what happened. You look human to me.
Humans don't drink blood.
Maybe you should let that go.
I have spent my whole life looking for that thing that killed my mother.
Took us by surprise! We were out
Renegades our entire security force?
Duke, let me take this guy out, man. Look.
I want him alive.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you out of your fucking mind? You what?
Relax. I need you, man.
He's gonna take him out, isn't he? Oh, usually when they do that reassurance and every like old school like that, like I need you.
And then
And as soon as you turn around, Dunzo.
Oh, they're putting on sunblock and going out?
Morning. Whew. Getting a little toasty out here, huh? When was the last time you stopped to appreciate a good sunrise?
Do what you want, Frost. You're never gonna be a pureblood. You will never rule us.
Oh, got the old Leatherman out.
Is he taking out his fangs?
Yeah, taking out his canines.
Sorry, you old dog. You just got a little too long of the teeth.
Did I tell you the one about the leprechaun with the 68?
Oh,
That sun came up pretty fast, eh?
Sure did.
Okay, so not the greatest effects. But it was 98, you know. I mean,
What have you done with Dragonetti?
That was the new head of the table.
Something about the blood god, the spirits of the 12. Can't make out the rest of it.
Well, maybe this'll help.
Took a trip to the hospital last night. Borrowed some equipment.
borrowed some. How'd you get out with all that?
Hey, she got clearance.
It's an anticoagulant. We use it to treat blood clots. Take a step back. The reaction's energetic. Maybe you could use it to explode some vampire heads.
Oh.
I need a sample of your blood.
Later. Need some serum.
Serum can wait. This is important.
What did you tell her?
Okay, so he's got something going on. They're making a point of it.
Is he sick?
Cancer.
You have a lot of love for him, don't you?
We have a good arrangement. He makes the weapons. I use them.
You know, my mother used to say, a cold heart is a dead heart.
You don't look so good.
Just a little tired, you know. We've been...
Guess we didn't catch it in time. You got another day. 2 at the most.
2 days to find the cure. Very inconspicuous.
Well, it's New York. A lot of people are wearing a lot of different things.
How you doing, Chief?
Oh, he's out in the sunlight.
Wouldn't want our little friend here to wind up on the back of a milk cart now, would we?
Sunblack.
Hey, it's a start, right? You got the best of both worlds, don't you?
But maybe I don't see it that way.
Oh, so it's back to pretending we're human again? You think the humans will ever accept a half-breed like you? They're cattle. Pieces of meat. Plague, war, famine. We're just a function of natural selection. I want you with us.
What do you think, I'm stupid? You're nothing to me but another dead vampire.
Careful.
What do I care?
Nobody else around sees the guy picking up the child by the neck.
Yeah, they're all in their own world.
You're gonna wish they never cut you from your mother's womb.
Oh, Jesus. He just tossed the fucking kid.
Go home.
Why do vampires need to drink blood?
Because their own blood can't sustain hemoglobin.
So it's a genetic defect, just like hemolytic anemia. We have to treat it with gene therapy.
You actually think this could work?
On me, yes. On Blade, I'm not so sure.
Damn.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Oh, that's it for him.
I said get out of here!
Oh! Oh, no.
Nice place. Took us a while to find.
Oh! Oh!
Do your thing.
Oh, boy. He is not coming back to a good scene. Is his eyes moving?
It looks like his left eye is...
Frost took her. There's some kind of vampire god he's trying to resurrect. You're the key. He needs your blood. You're gonna have to finish me off. Don't want me coming back. I can treat the wounds. It's too far gone. You know that. Give me your gun.
If it makes any difference to you, he put up quite a fight. You can find us at the Edgewood Towers.
Getting ready to go.
What's he making there?
Silver
No,
bullets.
it's melting silver.
Okay, so he's making bullets. Well, that's what I figured.
What, do you think he was making tea?
No, I'm just.
I need some chai tea before I
spikes
before I go into
a handful of
this.
things with the silver. You know, he's gonna blow some of them up. Oh, what is that thing? Was that his mom's or something? Help us out in the comments. What was the symbolism behind that?
I don't remember.
I'm wondering if that's supposed to keep vampires away of some sort.
Bite me. I'll just cure myself. Vampires like you aren't a species. You're just infected. A virus, a sexually transmitted disease.
The blood god's coming, and after tonight, you people are fucking history.
We got an intruder.
So what is this? Spaceballs? Look at these outfits.
What? It's SWAT gear.
That's the SWAT gear in the 90s.
Yeah.
Drove it right into the building, huh? Look at all these red
I don't
shirts.
think you understand. I mean, this dude's bad.
It's one guy on foot.
Wow. Well, there goes half your crew.
Yep. There's the other half.
Whoa, whoa.
Please, just work for them.
One day to retirement. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Oh, he is all kitted up.
Oh, right.
In the face.
Did you guys ever hear that Wesley is notoriously... That's what she made.
Was it Big Trouble in Little China?
I was just gonna say, did you guys ever hear that Wesley's a little tough on his stuntmen? Like he's a little snug?
I hadn't heard that.
I've heard some things.
He likes getting in there tight, huh?
Yeah, let's keep it tight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
the coffin
that's the
bed.
coffin bed.
Just don't get in it.
Is she the person he's trying to...
Is that his mom? It is.
What? It is his mom. It's his mom.
Eric?
She made it.
But you died.
Oh.
What? Come on. No way.
I was going to say, don't fall for it.
You're finally being reunited with your mother and you act like this? You spent your whole life looking for the vampire who bit your mother. Well, here I am.
Oh, you son of a...
I need much sooner. Maybe when we get out of this, I'll take that miracle cure of yours.
There's one catch. You'll lose your strength and your ability to regenerate. You'll be completely human.
I don't know if that's gonna work for us.
I don't think that works for me, brother. No, jeez.
They went real aggressive in the sound design room.
I love it.
Water, the
Oh,
wind.
Jesus.
It's great.
Just... He'll be all right.
Yeah,
Probably.
Okay, let's get a little more wind in that scene. Can we bring the wind up a little bit to that scene? Whoa, what is this place?
Hey, you worrying about the wind?
Yeah.
This is below the church and National Treasure.
Our ancestors called this place the Temple of Eternal Night. Apparently these geniuses forgot it ever existed. This temple was built for one glorious moment. This night. For the blood god. Hold out your arm, Quinn. Just kidding.
Oh.
Blade.
He can't hear you, honey. The thirst has got him. How long's it been since you shot up? 12, 13 hours?
That's not the serum you think it is.
What's it feel like?
Try some.
Thanks. But I prefer the real thing. I don't think you'll be needing these anymore.
We didn't hear him break.
Didn't hear him break.
We didn't hear him break.
Yep.
We got something real special planned for you.
I'd like you to meet an old friend of yours.
Is it going to be dude from the hospital,
gotta-
right? And he
yeah,
was talking about
Curtis.
how it turned into like a zombie.
Karen, do you ever have second thoughts about us?
This is weird.
Oh.
I thought maybe she had, like, kind of talked to him or something, but...
Oh, she's got,
I thought he was jumping and grabbing her right then and
get her
there.
leg.
Poor child. Your mother died a long time ago. Of hunted.
Creepy.
Easy, Mom.
Oh.
It's happening.
Look at her all in black and she's like in
Yeah.
like pristine white.
Bring the elevator up.
Oh, I shouldn't have just tossed the serum.
Tonight, the age of man comes to an end.
We're gonna be gods.
Yeah.
Safest drink.
What is...
Blade.
Oh boy, here we go.
What? Come on.
We still drinking blood here? What exactly is happening?
They're still drinking blood, I think.
Felt a little more like furious jumping.
Maybe a little.
Oh, just ripped. They got it more
shredded.
ripped for this scene than they did for the other.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna need you to get a pump.
Yeah. Lay off the carbs for a couple of weeks.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, he's not in there anymore, though. It's not gonna work because he wasn't in there.
We still got their blood, though, didn't they?
I don't know.
They're all screaming, making a lot of noise. You can easily just sneak up behind them and give them the old shovey-do.
Well, that'll work.
I'm your mother.
You were.
You're not your mother.
I must release you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is that not exactly what you thought would work?
What exactly is happening here? Oh, that can't be good. Well, there goes that.
Deacon?
I'm gonna have a throwdown. He's all fueled up on actual blood.
Yep. Huh.
The superhero landing.
It's bad for the knees.
I owe you, man. I got 2 new hands, Blade.
Oh.
Oh, just clear off with his head and got his shades back. Of course. Yup.
Yeah.
And the music kicks in.
Oh!
Gave him the old
Real roadhouse.
Old Swayze.
Ooh. Where's she gonna be? Not where
Where's
she
she
is.
gonna be?
I'm really gonna enjoy this now.
Oh.
Right
in the
God!
mouth.
Right in the mouth.
face!
Right in the mouth.
Oh! Our fucking head exploded.
Whoops.
Whoa, what is it?
All right, I'm going to keep doing this, and
Ooh.
if you get in my way, it's your fault.
Oh! Sweet. Oh, look at that.
Hey, Blade! Let's do this.
So is he the blood god now, or what?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of... Whoa! Oh!
Oh!
Right in half.
What?
Yes.
They were in 1998. They were probably like, "This is gonna be so tight. People's heads are gonna just
Oh, look at him
explode."
slicing them.
Got to give him the serum.
Oh.
Nice shot.
Oh. With a twist.
Crouching tiger, hidden
Juiced
dragon.
them.
Oh, he got him with all of it.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yes, that's the line. That's the one-liner I've been waiting for all movie.
Oh, he kicked it. Oh, some motherfuckers are always trying to ask you. Oh, I've never heard that before in my life.
Oh, here we go.
Boy. Oh, no. There he goes.
Oh, nothing got out of nowhere.
Hey, you guys remembered to edit in the blood on Wesley, right?
Yeah, we did.
We gonna do a reshoot? Nah, just leave it.
Leave it.
That whole room would be caked.
I need to get back to the lab if I'm gonna cure you.
There's still a war going on, and I have a job to do. You want to help make me a better serum?
Because he's got to stay Blade.
Which serum?
Human.
The explode people serum?
Well, a little of column A, a little of column B. We could use both.
There's always Russian vampires, right?
Always. Oh, there's the symbol.
А куда мы идем?
Это сюрприз.
Oh, he's going in for the bite.
Ты будешь жить вечно.
Oh, look at that.
Застанем во время.
Yes. I enjoyed this, but you guys, this is your first time watch, so you guys go ahead first and start us off.
Well, this I mean, what can you say? This was definitely, you know, a good old 98 movie. I mean, from the fight scenes to the music to the sound to even having the charger, you know, that some Toretto must have been driving in the next one. But no, this was a fun watch just because, you know, it brought me back really to my childhood when you'd watch these movies, like looking for the fight scenes, the potential of, you know, whatever gore or whatever, you know, they might show. Like, dude, like, I know we kind of laugh at it now, but if I would have saw that him getting cut in half and coming back together in 98 when I was, you know, depending on when this came out, I was 12 or 13, that would have been like, oh, that is badass. I remember watching one of the Friday movies where the guy got beheaded off of the motorbike from like the 80s, and I thought that was like the peak. I was like, how are they going to be able to top that? And then, you know, as you get older and older and how everything, I mean, even for the time, we laugh now too about even the CGI, and for the time, I bet that probably wasn't that bad. I mean, it was still better than like PlayStation, Nintendo 64 graphics, you know. It was getting to the PlayStation 2, 3 graphics, but
yeah, there was a number of movies from back in the day where if you go watch them now, like
yeah,
there's a few that come to mind where like the CGI is like, oh, really Triple X State of the Union?
Yeah, there's a few of them like that, but you know, looking back on it, we laugh now, but it's also though. It's kind of look back in nostalgic stakes because it's like, oh man, I remember when that was like cutting edge, and you're like, holy crap, how are they ever going to top that? And you know, and obviously we have. I mean, if they made the same exact movie now with like what they have at their fingertips now, it'd be like totally amazing. But because we're watching a movie that's 25 years old, it's a little bit different. But Wesley Snipes was great in this. Like, you were absolutely right. He looked so cool in his in the all black, the shades, the haircut, everything. Then Stephen Dorff was just, he is a great bad guy. He's a phenomenal actor to begin with. But he's been in so much.
Did he get much roles after the late 90s?
Well, because like I remembered him making his comeback because he did have like, you know, addiction problems and stuff like that, where he came back to True Detective in 2019, the 3rd season, and he was great in it.
Oh, he was in that. Okay.
Yeah, the 3rd season of True Detective though, and he played a younger and older version of himself, much like season.
Okay, well, he got to play. He was in Public Enemies, so that was a huge
Johnny
film.
Depp was in that. I didn't see it,
and that was filmed in some parts in Oshkosh,
Wisconsin, not far from where he lived.
He's such a phenomenal actor. And then Kris Kristofferson was fun to see him here too. Oh my God, he was great with his Stone Cold Steve Austin brace and everything. It was fun to watch. And then the N'Bushe Wright, like I don't know if or what I've seen her in, but she did a really good job too. So I don't know if she's in anymore. Don't let me know. Well, have you seen any of the other Blades? You're not.
I think I saw the second one. I don't think I've seen any others.
Well, if not,
we'll find out.
You
either
will
way,
be.
yeah.
So so she did great. So I'm generally interested to see if she will be coming back, and then I'll Logue, if that's how you say it. Oh, I always loved him in Grounded for Life, and then I remember him in Ghost Rider. But yeah, him as Quinn was great. Just his maniacal laugh that he was doing too.
I'm not going to say he made the movie, but he definitely elevated. With his role.
Hey, look, I got a new hand. and then Udar Kiri, like I remembered him from Ace Ventura. So you were correct, in what you said about the whole who's who and all these.
Yeah, you'd recognize
young
some
ones.
faces.
So it was so much fun watching. Oh, look at that.
That was her. No kidding. She was in the
Brenda
Quarry
Song.
with us.
Brenda Song.
Yeah.
She's been in a few things.
She knows her way around a shotgun.
Was she in the Quarry?
Yeah, she was.
Are you sure?
100%.
Well, while we're looking, look at that, video games, The Quarry.
Quarry.
Look at that.
Wow.
Good. Look at Quinn. He doesn't usually get them, but he did this
this
time.
I can't remember what the lead singer of Metallica looks like.
We played the game for how many hours?
Yeah.
She was like a lead in it.
Yeah, but it was like a video. We never saw her actual face.
Well,
he sees her. Oh, she's from the Quarry.
Well, they
like
basically used her face.
Yeah,
in the Quarry.
yeah. But still.
I don't see it on the cast list on Wikipedia, but our friend from Fast and Furious is in it. Oh my God, that was awesome. Seeing
How
the little
about
cameo.
good.
So
Vince from the Fast
Vince
and
was in it. He was the one that was holding the sword, and there it went.
Hand, yep.
So yeah, definitely brought back fond memories of like yesteryear of those type of movies from the late 90s, and but everybody just did a bang up job just making it look so cool and dark. The sound design was real fun just because we're laughing about it now, but then also all the paper flying was funny to me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I can see why this did so well and then spawned, a few more. I mean, 45 made 131, but I can see why they made 2 more after this because it's a fun watch.
Yeah, I mean, 98 was, and again, casual Marvel fan here. Was this the first kind of big Marvel movie to? It
was, but I don't know if it was really. I mean,
wasn't really branded.
Yeah, branded as Marvel because, like, to me, I didn't even realize Blade was in the MCU until we saw the end of Shang-Chi. Correct? Was the end where they had the blade in it?
I thought the sword was like for some Black Knight guy or something like that.
No,
that Kit Harington was going to become.
I don't remember. But
maybe that was Immortals.
But I know that they are going to be doing a new Blade movie coming out in 2025
with Wesley Snipes or a new.
See the one thing I have heard, it might be a spoiler, so I won't say it.
Well, in any regard.
Let us know in the comments. You might know what I'm talking about.
Give us all the Blade info except spoilers.
Yeah, so this was Answer kind of hit it with the word nostalgic. That's what this felt like. It was a fun movie. I was a big martial arts fan growing up, was into that in the 80s and 90s. I did some fighting. I was a 2-time state champion. I was kicking people on the head, 99 and 2000. So right around the time this came out, I was throwing my own spin kicks and roundhouses and stuff like that in tournaments. And so I really, not as good as, well, it's pretty good, but not as good as Wesley Snipes. But so from the action standpoint, this was really cool. His character, such a badass. I mean, you didn't have to see these movies to know, like, obviously he was in pop culture and to see how badass he was. I didn't know that he had a Dodge Charger in this film, which made it just infinitely cooler. And also being that this came out in 98, I was like, I mean, the black Dodge Charger, I don't recall it being in a ton of movies. Of course, made most famous in the Fast and Furious films as Dom Toretto's car, but they put a blower on it, you know, so little different. But that was super cool. You know, the plot was interesting enough. You know, kind of the daywalker. You know, the mother who was bitten and you know, kind of had a hybrid son. So that was pretty cool. You know, all in all, I mean, this was a good film. I mean, look, and I think honestly, if you take this exact same film and just update it for, you know, some of the styles of dress and hair and update the CGI, I think this film holds up in today's day and age. And I think I don't feel like you watch this and, like I said, if you get past the CGI and some of the hair, which again is just a nostalgia thing, I think this movie really holds up. And I think that's kind of a test when you watch these older movies is, can you watch, you know, a few things and you know, kind of set them on the shelves and otherwise think, is this movie still good? And I think it is. So that being said, I mean, you know, we're seeing it's not the highest rated on, you know, on Rotten Tomatoes, and I get it. Like, if you're watching it now, you're probably like, okay, whatever. I could see people saying it's a little cheesy, and if you're not really into the whole vampire lore, I think sometimes these films are hard to get into. I mean, it took me being on this channel really and saying, hey, this is the movie we're watching to get into vampire movies. I don't know. It was just never really my thing, and I've come to find that I enjoy them, and maybe it's because like there's some of the challenges they faced with CGI when these movies originally came out. Look, we did the Underworld series. I think it was, what was it, part 3 or 4, where they really had some CGI struggles.
One of them,
you know, the changing from humans into the Lycans was obviously a struggle that they faced.
I don't remember because I don't remember those movies. But
in any regard, no, a good film. I think it was a good film. Again, it had very much a nostalgic feel to it. You know, there's certain types of looks that they just cast people who had to play vampires. Like, they didn't even check if they could act. They just walked into an office like, you could be a vampire. You look like a vampire, you know, and just that like evil kind of look, you know. The guy I was disappointed we didn't see more of was like the bouncer in the beginning. He looked like the most vampire 90s bad guy of all time. And I will say, and there is only a handful of martial arts fans who would have recognized that guy. He played Daehan in Best of the Best, and was just kind of a background thug, but one of my favorite. God, what year did Best of the Best come out in? I think 1989. And disappointed that we didn't get to see him. Oh, Best of the Best 89. Yeah, see, I knew it. Answer, pull up Daehan as far as the cast.
Just so you can give him
Simon Rhee as Daehan Park. Simon Rhee. Look, you can't even click on him on Wikipedia. Simon Rhee as Daehan Park. They have him pretty low in the cast. He was one of the main bad guys. But in any regard, cool to see him. And you have to be kind of like an old school martial arts fan to recognize him. But that definitely made me pop big time.
A lot of those stuntmen that they had in here, or I shouldn't say stuntmen, but the baddies that they had for the vampires.
All the red shirts.
Simon Rhee, a great martial artist. We saw the scene towards the end. I don't know if it's gonna make the cut, but it was a couple of backspinning hook kicks, like they threw him in procession without getting closer. Answer commented like,
well, yeah, that one guy you could clearly see him in the background. He's like.
Just waiting
for his turn.
If you're not a martial artist, judging distance in a back spinning hook kick is difficult because you want essentially your heel to land on the side of their head, but it's a kick that telegraphs a lot because you have to turn and spin. So if you throw it at somebody who's, you know, expecting to be kicked, it's an easy one to back out of. So for somebody who's not like super into martial arts, it might look like they're whiffing with those kicks, but it's a hard kick to land on somebody who has quick reflexes and stuff like that. So when you watch it in the film, it's actually, if you've competed in martial arts, and it's not a kick you'd probably really throw in a fight. It's more of a movie kick. But so I get where people who are like, come on, they're just throwing these hook kicks. But cool for an old martial artist for me to watch. But this was just a fun film.
Yeah, doing the rewatch of this, it brought me back to 1998 in the Menominee Theater watching this movie. This was so much fun.
Shout out.
I absolutely loved it. I loved the character of Blade in here, and I liked it because, look, there's all different types of Marvel movies, and I'll throw this in as a Marvel movie because Blade is a Marvel character. There's all types of different movies where the characters are different. Maybe they have different flaws, etc. I just wanted to see Wesley Snipes kick a bunch of ass, say some cool stuff,
a lot of it.
and just look like a badass. And that's what I got. And that's the ride that I wanted to take. I just wanted to see a ton of karate and the lore of Blade, and I just thought it was great. He just goes in there and kicks ass and takes names. Phenomenal. Stephen Dorff, as you were saying, answer A+ for a villain.
Oh, yeah.
Just crushed it.
Perfect 90s.
It was so awesome.
So
and
quintessential.
yeah, the throwbacks to the to the clothing and everything in that first scene in the dance club, and we're all like, yeah, going with the beat of the music because it was just it had that kind of power to it that I loved. And again, Blade just being a BMF the whole movie. Like, what more do you want? It was just outstanding, and I think it's a travesty. An absolute travesty that it's taken as long as it has to get some Blade remakes. Like, we get a new Spider-Man movie like every 2 years. Like, what are they waiting on with Blade? He's such a badass character.
Well, here's what if just to play on that question maybe a little bit. When they had Tobey Maguire as the original Spider-Man, and then they replaced him with Andrew Garfield, and then Tom Holland, it felt like it worked, right? Like, it felt like the reboot worked. There's certain characters, like if you tried, I gotta be honest, if you tried redoing Iron Man as anybody but Robert Downey Jr., I mean, maybe they could, because it did work with Spider-Man. I thought Andrew Garfield was good. I thought Tom Holland was good. I think the challenge that you would face with this is everything about Wesley Snipes makes him so unique.
Yeah.
His face,
his
the
delivery
way
of
he
the line.
pulls off the flat top with a little bit of the widow's peak, his build, his athleticism, and that's not to say there's not actors that could pull that off, but I just feel like this is one of those characters where it's like, it's Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Like the Hulk. They went from Eric Bana to
a bunch of different
to
ones.
Edward Norton to Mark Ruffalo, and they all, well, Eric Bana's was a little rough, but I mean, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can switch characters here a little bit, and it works. I mean, even like, I know it was a plot thing, but even going from Captain America, kind of a shift when they came with the TV series. I just, oh God. And look, I'm sure they could cast somebody, a younger actor who, is in the shape, can throw the kicks.
They have. Mahershala Ali will be reprising, will be the new Blade.
He's going to be the new Blade?
Yep. So there we go. But I just can't believe it's taken this long because it's such a fun series.
Works for me.
It's just everything you want in a movie like this. And I'm excited to do the next two as well because, boy, Marvel really dropped the ball after these Blade movies. I tell you, they just went downhill. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they're. I mean, Blade was their high point as far as I'm concerned.
But you would have thought during like that mega run when everything after
like
Iron Man, when it was Iron Man and Thor and Captain America and the Avengers, and you thought like during that run.
And all the cameos
they would have thrown in a new Blade film.
They gave a cameo of Howard the Duck, for God's sakes. We couldn't get Wesley in the back standing up saying, hey, anybody remember me when I kicked ass for like 3-4 movies, whatever it was?
Oh, I mean, well, come on. I mean, it's Howard the Duck, and it's in Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's basically the director doing that. And I don't know. The thing is, like, maybe it's just because that Blade isn't highly recognized as a Marvel character.
Yeah, but see, and that's
highly
what
recognized.
And what I like with that, and this is the last thing.
So maybe that's
I'll
why
wrap it up, unless you guys wanted to add to it. But what I think that's awesome is that, look, we saw it with Guardians of the Galaxy, where you took some relatively unknown superheroes, you introduced them to the general public, and they loved it. And I think they did the same thing with Blade, even back in 1998 when I don't know, like, you guys can help me out in the comments. I thought like Marvel and DC and the whole comic book world was kind of in a lot of trouble financially back in the 90s. Again,
early
correct me
90s.
if I'm wrong, but yeah. So to bring out a character like Blade who isn't as well known and to have people fall in love with him, I just thought it's brilliant. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my score. This is a 4.5 out of 5 answers for me. I absolutely loved it. Look, is it Shakespeare, whatever you want to say? Is it Shawshank? Oh, no, it certainly isn't. But it's absolutely everything I want in a movie like this.
I had a lot of fun because it brought back great nostalgia. So 4.25 answers out of me. This was a lot of fun, especially watching with someone that.
Yeah, you guys are making me feel bad. I loved it. I put a
What a 4?
Look,
It's not like it's bad.
I put a 4. Look, the action. The
Hey,
martial
Roger
arts was
Ebert gave it a
great.
3 out of 4.
There's
gave it a 3 out of 4.
You know, there's a few things about the film you could pick apart, and but for the most part, a nostalgic ride, a ton of action. And I'm really excited about the next one. I can't believe I've never seen this before, but again, as I've said, a handful of times on the channel, if you haven't seen it, the vampire genre as a whole, other than Lost Boys, because it was an 80s movie that you had to watch if you grew up in my household. But other than that, I'm pretty fresh on all things vampires. But as you guys know, we'll work our way into it here on the channel. But for right now, this was a 4 solid movie.
Well, he had the speed of Willie Mays Hayes in this one. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. All right, pals, and we'll catch you on the next one.